Hello wonderful people, welcome back to another interesting tutorial. Trust me, today's tutorial is going to be very interesting. We'll be making these indoor slippers. It's very comfortable, very soft and cozy. You know the weather is getting cold and most of us don't like walking barefoot everywhere we are at home because of the cold tides, especially those of us living in the regions that are really cold. So this is going to be very helpful to you. So without wasting much of our time, I'm just going to show you what we are going to be needing for this tutorial. We're not going to be needing much actually. So this is my maco. You can get this maco from people that sell shoe making and bag making material. So this is my four fabric. So you can get this from people that sell bag material, shoe making material and tailoring material as well. We'll be needing our Ankara fabric. We don't need much of this. We'll be needing our gum, not much too, and we'll be needing our fiber. So you can get this fiber from people that sell duvet material, people that make bed sheet and duvet. You can get this fiber from them, and of course our pair of scissors. So let's get to work. So let's start by getting our pattern first. So I'll be needing a pair of slippers. This is a size 42 slippers. I'll be using it to trace out my pattern. So I've gotten my pattern. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to mark ½ inch around my pattern. You can also use ¼ inch, that will be fine. So this is my right foot. So I'm just going to place this. Okay, so after cutting my left and right, I'm just going to keep this aside. I'll get my right foot and bend it into two like this. come here and mark 1 1/4. I also mark my 1 1/4 around here, so I'll come up a bit before this midpoint. I'll come up around here and come up around here too, and I'm going to connect this to this. So I'll connect this to this, and I'll connect this to this. So I'll just go ahead and complete the lines. So I'll still mark my 1/4 inch around it. So this is my right. So this is for my right foot. So I'll go ahead and repeat the same process to get for my left foot. So my left and right foot is ready. We'll start with the right foot. So the first thing I'll do is to get my maco. So I'll get my maco. So I'll be using my paper pattern to trace out my right foot on the maco. I'm just going to trace out like so. I'm using a sharp pin to trace out. I'm just making a very slight line so that I can see what I'm tracing out. So I have my left and right foot ready. So I'm going to be applying my gum to this, very little, not much. So I'm going to be placing the side I applied gum on my fiber. fixing our fiber to the left and right feet, the next thing is to cover it with our 4. So I'm going to be taking this to the sewing machine to show you how to cover this. I'm just going to be sewing very close. So it's time to fix this. So I'm just going to keep this aside and start with the right feet. So this is the right side of my fabric to be facing up. So remember, this is the right side. So I'm going to turn my 4, the right side facing my sewing machine, and I'm going to place this. So wrong side facing wrong side. This is the right side of my fabric, and this is the right side of my 4. So I'm going to keep this. So after cutting, so the top of my right and left feet are already ready. This is my fabric, my fiber, and my 4. So this is how I'm going to arrange it. So this is for my right and left. So I'm going to keep this aside. So what I have is about 7.5 inches. So I'm going to fold this for about 2.5. So I'm going to repeat. keep this aside. So I'll pick one of these. Then this Ankara fabric. Place it on this, like this. And I'm going to sew. So I'm going to place my 4 right side facing right side, and I'm going to sew by 1/2 inch. So I'm going to be holding the fabric, the fiber and the 4 together with the top stitch. I'm just going to hold them together like this by top stitching. So it's time to attach our top to the bottom. So this is my bottom. I'm going to be attaching my top. I'm just going to fold into 2 equal parts and get my midpoint. I'm going to mark my midpoint like this. I'm going to be repeating the same on this. I'm going to fold into 2 just like so and get my midpoint. So I'm going to be sewing the top to the bottom by 1/2 inch. So we are almost there. Our slippers is almost ready. This really feels good. It's very comfortable. So I have my pair ready. So I'm just going to make a neat pipe around it to cover the rough edge. So I have my fabric cut out already. What I have here is 2 inches and long enough to pipe around my slippers. So I'm going to be starting from the bottom of the slippers. So this is my 2 inches wide in form of bias. So I'm just going to fold by 1/2 inch. So I'm going to shift this in a bit and start folding from my middle. So after sewing this way, I'm going to turn this over like this. So I'm just going to fold the extra that we have, make a fold and top stitch around. So I'm just trying to give it a neat finishing. So as you are sewing, make sure you are covering the rough edges. So please, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do well by subscribing. Do not forget to give this video a like. This channel is all about fashion DIYs. Subscribe for your beautiful DIYs and fashion tips. So we are done with our right foot. I'll just go ahead and repeat the same thing on the left foot. You can see our slippers is ready and looking beautiful. You can see the finishing, very neat. This feels so good, soft and very comfortable. Thanks for watching. Please, if this video was helpful to you, do not forget to give it a like. Please subscribe and share. Thank you. See you in our next tutorial.